Ah, here we go. Didn't have to wait in the queue this time. Very nice. Excuse me. Testing. Are we on? Probably shouldn't spawn on the weak guy, but here we are. Could I have some meds? Ah, I love thick cheese. God, it's so bright. Oh, my sensitivity! Wow! The difference in sensitivities between this Battlefield and the last one. Holy shit. This is going to be embarrassing. That only further tells me that the sensitivity got changed in 2042. Because I keep them relatively close, and this one feels like way quicker. I appreciate a percent. Well, see, no, that annoyed me, though. That annoyed me. Because I was like, wow, I know exactly what's gonna happen. Because the moment she ran, I'm like, dude, just force grab that fucking bitch and let her know what's up. Like, use the force! No! Just grab her with the force. Nobody's there. But no, he wanted her to run. I was like, she's gonna fall off the roof and then catch her. Like, that was, like, obvious that was gonna happen. So I'm like, should have just grabbed her the moment she started running. No! And I mean, do you really need the force? She's so tiny, you could catch her pretty quick, man. Like, come on now. But I guess they needed her to fall off the roof, though. But that was too obvious. It was coming a mile away, though.
We are losing objective battle.
Maybe she was so annoying, just wanted to scare the shit out of her. So they're like, yeah, let her jump off the roof like a dumbass. Glad you're watching it work. As long as you don't get fired.
We have lost objective apples.
I love the show so far. Nice to see them be a little brutal, too. Chopping off hands, cutting people. I like it. Already more brutal than in Book of Boba was. Now we need the Wookiee ripping off arms. Yeah, that's why there's a spoiler warning. Nothing else to talk about. Well, we got to. Oh, I can't do the slide jump. This ain't 2042. Ooh. Oh, there's a lot. Well, just go around.
Halfway there, we have the upper hand.
Oh god, somebody got a loud mic.
We have taken objective Charlie.
That guy was supposed to die.
We have taken objective apples.
I don't know. I don't do ratings out of 10. Yeah, I love the first 2 episodes. Wouldn't say it was perfect. There were some cheesy bits on it, but overall, I enjoyed it. One of the cheesy parts, when they first tried to kidnap Leia, like, she started running so slow, and the people chasing her were running so slow. Like, come on, dude. Just grab her. Come on. I know we need a chase scene, but they could have shot that scene a little better, but overall, it's fine. If that's the worst thing that happens compared to Book of Boba, we'll be just fine. But I do like that casting, though. She really does.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
Could give him something. Yeah. I could see why he didn't want to use it right away, but when she started running on the alley or whatever you want to call it, I was like, dude, just grab her there. But the moment they went to the roof, I was like, oh yeah, I know what's happening. I get him not wanting to use it, but I go, like, at that point, the Inquisitors are already after you, so they already know you're alive. Like, dude, just use the fucking force. The whole town's after you at that point. Like, just fucking grab her. But again, it wouldn't have made for an exciting scene, I guess. Where's the Star Wars and Brian's wallet? Yeah, I like Leia's casting. I like young Leia better than I did Princess Leia in the movies. I actually couldn't really like Leia in the movies. I mean, I liked her, but like, damn, she was a bitch. Like, ugh. At least now you can kind of see why. It's like, alright, they explain it a little more. Even though it was already, like, we knew that, but seeing it now, I was like, yeah, I get it. That was a dramatic death, sir. Wow, bad aim. Where's that go? Man, make up your mind, dude. Where are you going? This is just running in circles and shit. Wait, that's not bad. I thought I was a decent. What is everyone's fascination with these fucking gas grenades, dude? Yeah, I love when she fucking roasted the shit out of her cousin. I love doing that shit. Find out what they're insecure about and just fucking go in on them. Like, I know you want to kill yourself. You're gonna die, because nobody loves you. No one ever will love you. You just want your dad to love you, but you're a failure. And he knows it. And you're just trying everything you could do to do it. Don't kill yourself, though. Like, oh, shit! I fucking love that scene. Oh, my, this fucking dude's mic. How do I even get in a party? Hopefully I still don't hear that guy. Would be nice. Oh, hello. I don't know if I would replace the Book of Boba. I'd rather it be done correctly, but I wouldn't mind seeing... I still want to see a band of brothers of the Clone Wars. I don't know who you would follow. It'd probably have to be... Why did I spawn here? Probably have to be some different unit, because we've already seen so much of like the 501st and shit, but... Was that a bad guy? Yes, it was. I was like scratching and shit, just bumped into him. Oh, we'll definitely hear from Qui-Gon. Like, even as the what do you call it? What is it? Like, when they were showing the old scenes from the movies, it ends with him, like, I'll teach you how to talk to your master. Like, you know Qui-Gon's coming in at some point. There's no way they do all that and then don't bring him in at some point. So they'll most definitely do that. Just gotta make us wait for it. He's probably gonna get his ass handed to him or something, and Qui-Gon's gonna have to come in and be like, yo, man, fucking man up, bitch. But in a much more elegant way, you know? Die, bitch! Fucking hell. What's he supposed to do? Start jumping around and killing people with a lightsaber instantly when he's been hiding for 10 years? Come on now, dude. It's kind of obvious that was gonna happen. I thought he was gonna be a badass! It's like, yeah, he will be, but he's been hiding for 10 years. It makes perfect sense why he's not doing that shit. Fucking kick ass on a video game, then you don't play for 10 years and come back. You're probably not gonna be as good as you once were. Oh god, are we already gonna start hearing the comments? He's a little bitch now! They ruined him like Boba! We gonna hear that already, dude? Fucking hell. Now, if he acts like that the whole way through, that's a different story. I love the Order 66 scene. Only thing they could have done better was when the kids are like, let's run! All of a sudden, they all get force choke and die. Oh, but we can't do that now because, you know, the times are different. I'm surprised they left that shit in there, honestly. But I guess none of the kids got shot. Thought sure people would be like, oh my god, you're promoting gun violence. They'll probably be screaming that shit. I appreciate it, Marty. You can if you want. Not gonna talk, though, but you can. And the gas got me again. Gas is our weakness. I didn't like the way the Inquisitor looked, the main one, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. As long as they don't butcher his character other ways, I don't really care how they look. I think they could have made him look more like that actual species. They've done it before, but that dude was in one scene where this guy's gonna be in a bunch, so it might not be practical to have all that makeup and shit just for that. So it's like, I can understand it at least, but now if it just turns into some shitty character overall, that's when I'm gonna really have a problem. I don't know. I'll probably explain it somewhere. At least I hope. How do they know Leia's connected to Obi-Wan? They don't know. Well, hey, let me put it this way. The Inquisitors don't know Leia is Vader's daughter. People keep saying that. They have no idea that that's Vader's daughter. They are kidnapping her because they know, what's his name? Bail Organa. Wow, thank you for shooting me around the corner. Bail Organa and Kenobi worked together closely during the Clone Wars. So she kidnapped Organa's daughter, Leia, to lure out Kenobi. But at the same time, she didn't know she had Vader's daughter. Otherwise, that'd be a way bigger deal than Obi-Wan. She said she found it in the archives that they had worked together. So she's like, alright, let's steal the kid. That's the whole thing they keep talking about, is the Jedi will hunt themselves by sticking to what they do. And if you kidnap a kid that you know it's connected to, like your friend, obviously he's going to come out to help. Because it's in their blood. It's what they do. It's what they've been trained to do. I keep seeing people saying they know it's the daughter, and they can't. It's not Vader's daughter. Like, so many people got confused when, what was the line? The one Inquisitor, I already forgot her name, but she's like, he'll come because it's her daughter, and everyone thinks she was talking about Vader's daughter, but it was not her talking about Vader's daughter. That was her talking about Organa's daughter. And that confused a lot of people, but that's not what it was. So we were kind of right. We made some decisions on, like, how would they have to get Obi-Wan to leave Tatooine? And it was like, well, they can't kidnap Luke because that would kind of complicate the story. So it was kind of obvious it would be Leia. But again, I was like, well, they can't know that she's Vader's daughter because that would change everything. So you couldn't do that. But they wrote it in at least a believable way. It's like, all right, I'll listen that way. And it gets Obi-Wan off Tatooine, so we don't gotta see the same fucking set over and over, which is nice. I love that fucking city they were in, though. That was like a cyberpunk Star Wars city. I love those are the planets I want to see Star Wars shows on right there. So much going on. So much, like, world building other than just some fucking sand. Is that guy dead? Eh, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. He's probably gonna get cybernetics or something. I was like, what? She stabbed him? What the fuck? Maybe it's not the same one. Maybe that's why they look different. Who knows? Maybe there's twins. Maybe she was one of the younglings. Who knows? Could be. Oh, God. Maybe we'll see a young Trilla running around too. Who knows? Tie it into that game. Gotta go pee. It's like the 5th time this morning I already went pee. Jesus. I'm back. Ugh. I don't even know who Flea was. I didn't like that guy. That guy... I don't know. I didn't like his acting. If any character I had to pick on that I didn't like, it was that guy. I was like, ugh. His acting kind of sucked. No offense. I remember to invite you, but a little late. Oh, God. Dude, the guy, I don't even know his name, the main kidnapper guy. He reminded me of, what's his face? Guy from Game of Thrones, no tongue. Was there in the beginning, the one who was chopping off heads. What's that fucking guy's name? They kind of have that weird, ugly, old white guy look to them. Like they've been through shit in their life. What's that guy's name? I know his whole story. They had to cut him out from Game of Thrones because he ended up getting cancer and he couldn't keep filming. He was on Arya's list. Then they just conveniently forgot he existed because the actor was gonna die or something. What's that guy's name, man? For a second, I thought it was him. I was like, what? I thought you were fucking cancered up, homie. No offense, but... we're already lagging? Come on, man. The game's not lagging, but my my music is. Fuck, man. Yeah, Alderaan's beautiful. I want to live on Alderaan. As long as I can leave before the tragic accident that happens, of course. So many. Yeah, I don't listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I wouldn't know. But if they put a K-pop star in, I'll tell you their whole fucking backstory. Sir Ill in Pain. There you go. Yeah, that's the guy. He reminded me of him. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Probably gonna get shot from my left doing this, but let's do it. Yeah, saw that one coming a mile away. Yeah, I love the casting for Leia. Oh my god, she did such a good job. I was like, am I gonna hate her? I was like, no, I don't hate her. I like her better than Omega, let's put it that way. They did a great job on that casting. And my music's lagging. What the fuck, dude? I know it can't be this computer. Like, come on, dude. We're not even doing that much. Like, you can fucking play music, man. What the fuck is this shit? Jesus. Yeah, Vader looks scary, man. He look like all fucked up and shit. Like, oh. And more gas grenades. Yeah, that's what I mean. We're gonna definitely see flashbacks to Hayden. Either that or at the very least we'll see him without his suit on more, but I don't think that's all we'll see of Hayden. Because they wouldn't bring him back just to put him in a suit and then have somebody use the voice over him. Because his voice does not sound like Vader when he's in the suit. So they would definitely have to go the other way, I would imagine, but... we'll probably get some flashbacks. I wouldn't even be surprised you see another Order 66 flashback with Anakin doing something. I don't know if Obi will find another, like, security recording of it. I don't fucking know. Or we'll see it from Vader's perspective. I don't know. That shit terrified me, though. I was like, fuck, dude, look at Vader. I'm so paranoid, though. If I was Vader chilling in that shit in my weakened state and all of a sudden I hear him, I'm like, ah! He's here? Fuck, I'm not ready. Like, I would have been freaking out, not just open my eyes. That's a good spot for it to end, too. I see why they released both episodes at once. That right there is such a hook that'll get you in there where it's like, oh, he finds out he's not dead. Says his name and Vader just opens his eyes like, uh-oh, I know you're alive now. Like, that shit would, like, ah! Scary, man, scary. Ah, still don't want. Make me want to play BF2. Whichever way I look is gonna be wrong. Oh, and he has a flare, so he knows right where I'm at. Little Martin. We might see a Natalie Portman flashback. Great aim. That's why we have grenades. Yeah, I like that she would get that attitude and annoying, almost. I mean, annoying if you're Kenobi. But then she would still have that come back to reality, I'm still just a little kid moment where it's not like, alright, like she can be more adult because obviously she's being raised differently than a normal kid, you know? Like, you're already being groomed to be a senator, you know? You gotta be more diplomatic. But yet she still had those moments where she would get shocked by shit because she hasn't experienced the world yet. So it was like the right balance of it. If she was just bitch mode, I'd be like, come on, man. We don't have to copy Leia exactly the same, you know? So I think they did a great job with her. At least so far. Let's hope they don't fuck it up. I don't think they will, but you never know. It's possible, I guess. Reload, please. Thank you. Can I just walk on, not get stuck on shit, dude? It's just like, what am I stuck on? This little rock is just fucking my whole day up. I don't think that was Rex. We might see him, though, but I don't think that clone we saw was Rex. But he was in the 501st, if I understand correctly. That looked like the same paint scheme. That's gotta be sad, though, man. Like, Obi's fought with the 501st for so long now, you know? Knows that's his former dude's legion and shit, and now you see one of them. Again, I'm so paranoid. If I was Kenobi, I'm like, oh shit, what if he recognizes me? All those fuckers look alike anyway. Yeah, I think that scene said a lot. Like, he probably used to fight alongside this guy, whether they knew it or not, and then knowing what they did, and he still, like, showed pity on him. I was like, oh, that's kind of nice. Still shows that he's nice inside.
We have lost objective.
I can see where people think she's a little forced, but yeah, we'll see. I'll wait to judge it a little longer, but I could see where that at least comes from anyway. As long as they explain why she's, you know, mad. Let's put it that way. If they never explain why she's, like, after Kenobi so hard, then I would have a little more of a problem with her. Like, I was like, wow, she was just designed for that specific role of getting to Kenobi. Like, that's a little weird. So they gotta write it in, right? Which I think they will, but yeah, again, I thought Book of Boba would be good, and look what happened to him, you know? Are they in there? Yes, they are. When in doubt, start shooting in dark corners. Not me too bad. Well, I actually like that line. Like, it was like they're hunting themselves, basically. I was like, damn, that's actually a good point. Like, it's so ingrained in them to just do good. All you have to do is threaten them and they'll come out. Just get in the right area and all you have to do is start threatening people and they'll come out. Oh, my aim! Wow, there's so many. Luckily that one's blind apparently and didn't see me. Arya, is that you? I feel like I'm the only person on this team shooting enemies. You ever get that feeling when you play games? Where it's literally you versus the world? Yeah, I get that quite a bit. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. They're probably going to tie it into Cal, maybe even Trilla, honestly. I would love to see her in live action. Just say it. Just say it. She'll be my favorite. There's part of me, though, that still thinks we're going to see Baby Yoda at some point. I feel like they're trying to force that shit down our throat. It's like, alright, you can do it, but let's not make a big deal about it. Like, there's Baby Yoda. Okay, that explains something, and then we move on. We move on, because we all know he's the future of Star Wars, so I get they're going to want to show him and explain things well, but let's not focus in on him. Like, oh, there's Baby Yoda. Okay, okay, there we go. We all know what that means. He doesn't at the time, but we do, you know, like something like that. But I would not be surprised if we start seeing that. My only thing I hope they don't do is I hope Anakin is not the one that saves Baby Yoda. That would ruin Vader. I want him to go full retard and just be killing everybody. No, somebody else save that fucker. Oh, not the time to reload. I don't know. He might have. That would make sense. Like, hey, man, if I'm leaving, you got to watch this kid and don't let this one get kidnapped, you know? Like, oh, shots fired, shots fired. That would have been one of my arguments. Like, why don't you call in some of your guard? Like, oh, he sounds like he got the King's Guard. That's kind of cool. Call in some of them. Have them keep the distance. Anything happen there, you move in and engage. Like, that would have been my orders to him. Like, all right, there we go. I'll go find Leia. You give me some men to watch over Luke without him knowing you're watching over, you know? Do what I do. Just stay here. If you see someone start fucking with that place, send in the guns. Go kill him, you know? I don't know what Organa himself would do other than call in troops, but I'm like, yeah. I guess at the same time, you would think if Organa's traveling, he probably got a couple guards with him. Hopefully they do better than that fucker in the woods, though. Just kind of running like, oh no! They don't look that cool, though. I don't like his guards. They don't look that cool. Like, too bland. Like, you look at the King's Guard in Game of Thrones, you're like, dude, those guys look badass. Here, it's like, this dude just got a white fucking shirt on. What the hell is that? Like, come on, make him look better. I hope they don't do helicopter sabers. That shit would annoy the fuck out of me. I did not like that in the fucking show, and I won't like it here. Like, I don't mind him chopping them up with it, because I'll be honest, I would have killed people like that too. But, flying with it? Ooh, I don't know. Not my cup of tea. Dang, I didn't even see that guy laying there. She's already dead by this point? I didn't even know that. Well, that's not good. I want to see Trilla in live action for not pervy reasons, of course. Just fan reasons. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be surprised with Ahsoka either. They're trying to ramp her up too, so there's plenty of possibilities here. Because I did think that too for a second, but I go, that just wouldn't make sense though. Like, come on now. I don't think we should throw Ahsoka into this that quick, so I was kind of glad it was Organa. But it did cross my mind too. I was like, where's the tentacles? No, I don't see none. I never liked the Grand Inquisitor, so I didn't like him in the show. I didn't like him in this show. Other than that one cool saying, I'm like, yeah. Yeah, it would inspire the artists, you know? And I won't be mad. Pneumatics? I feel bad for your spelling. Sadly, this is a great game, but you know, if only people read EA and they're like, "Oh, it's not," yeah, well, you're missing out on life then. Those are the same people who love Star Wars. They're like, it doesn't matter if it's good or not. It's Star Wars. I'm gonna like it. But on the opposite for EA. Oh, it's EA. I gotta hate it. It's just the way it goes. You got that guy? Oh, no, now you do. A little slow, but you got him. Please just jump up there, please. So many bad guys. No, he died later. He died in Rebels, right? And if that was after... I don't know the timeline anymore. They're mixing me up. I'm pretty sure that was after this, obviously, so... Pretty sure he's not dead from what we saw in this show. But, I mean, to be honest, didn't he die by falling into fire? Like, come on now. Nobody dies in Star Wars from falling either, so it's like, eh. Who really knows, honestly? I don't know what Star Wars' fascination is with people falling off of high shit. I don't understand that. Like, if I'm a Star Wars villain, I'm like, yo, I'm not going anywhere near high shit. Fuck that. I'm gonna leave this guy to die. You fight. I'll get the guys that kill you. How about that? That's why I left, so they'd shoot at him and I kill him. See? Aha, pro tactic. Man, I'm gonna need some of you people to kill some of these guys, man. Just saying, man. Oh, great. I got a fucking double barrel shotgun. Let's go. Martha, grab me the shotgun. Couldn't even tell you the last time I used this shit. Run! Oh, lucky that didn't register. That does worry me, though, how easily that Jedi found Kenobi. I was like, what? Who's this random fucker that we don't know? Like, how the fuck you find Kenobi so easily?
We have lost objective.
That's a bad guy? What the fuck? Yeah, I kind of hope we stay away from Tatooine. I've had my fill of that planet for a while. I'm glad we got off of it quickly and went to that other cyberpunk planet. That planet was fucking dope. Fucking loved the design of that place. It's like much, much better. Much better than Tatooine and boring sand. Ah, I didn't like that Jedi anyway. Fuck that dude. Why are you such a coward, bro? Nobody knows who you are. If they find out I'm alive, dude, shit's gonna go down. So shut the fuck up, you little Padawan bitch. That's why I couldn't be a Jedi. I'd be talking so much shit. Even the people hunting you know you're, like, useless as fuck. They don't think that about me, bro. Fucking mind your own business, bitch. But again, I'm not a Jedi, so, you know, Kenobi can't say shit like that. I can. I'll say it for him. Yeah, I see the Andor trailer. I know everybody hating on it, but I'm excited for Andor. I love that whole setting that it could be in. Now we just gotta hope they don't butcher it, because I thought the same thing about Boba, but kind of that nitty-gritty, you know, rebels doing the good guy shit, but the bad way. Like, ooh, I kind of like that whole vibe. Didn't they announce some other fucking show? I don't know if I'm excited for it. The one with Jude Law. Just the title of that looked fucking low budgety, so I don't know. Just the lettering on it, I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
We have taken objective Duff.
But who knows? Hopefully it's good.
We have taken objective Butter.
I appreciate it, Cause. Well, you're a little, not gonna be able to get that. It was tip. How much was it? Probably. I'm trying to do the math here. How much did Brian tip for this? Man, I'm not good at math. It's over 100. So, and on PayPal. So, yeah, there you go. I appreciate it, but unfortunately, I cannot do that right now. What do I think about Reva? I don't dislike her. I like her. Times I do get the vibe, someone said earlier, where she's a little forced. I could see where they get that whiff. At certain times, it's like, alright, dude, calm down, bitch. But for the most part, I like her. The Inquisitors are kind of being a little too nice. I'm like, dude, yeah, chop some fucking hands off, dude. You're the bad guys. I'm like, alright, I like this. I'll take it. Who knows, Vader? I might even like that.
We have lost objective.
Not saying he's gonna fuck her. I'm just saying he's gonna be like, ah, she knows how to get shit done. I love you too. I still just want Ahsoka. That's what I want. Like, in terms of show-wise. That's my next show I'm hyped for. Like, that's the one I want. I have the trial on off and on, but I'm not really paying attention to it. I don't know any of the evidence or very little of it, but just based off the way Amber's fucking team keeps arguing, I feel like I would be voting against her if I was one of the ones who had a say in that. Like, they are just bitchy, I guess you could say. I don't know how else to say it. Let's say she is innocent. Well, then I don't think those lawyers have done a good job representing her because they're turning me against her. So. But at the end of the day, I genuinely don't give a fuck what happens to him or her. I'm not one of those celebrity people.
We have lost objective butter.
Yeah, but at the same time, if they're making shit with Jude Law and some fucking low-budget shit, like, I don't even, like, where does that even tie in? Do they say anything about that? Like, I would rather have Andor show than him. Like, who the fuck? What is that? That's some fan-made shit? Like, what is this? Watch, it turns out to be my favorite show, but... It just worried me, though, because I don't know if they showed a trailer at the actual show or whatever, but... Just the title... And just the lettering, it looks so low budget. Like, dude, come on, man. What the fuck is this? Because you know one of the arguments is they're making too many shows now. And I'm like, well, what the like, when you do shit like this, I kind of get it. You know, but they can get away with it if Book of Boba had been great and then Kenobi comes out great. And the main ones come out great. I think they can get away with it. But, like, if they ultimately fail with Kenobi like they did Boba, it's like, dude, you need to stop making all this other shit and, like, just focus in on the mainstays. Like, come on now. The fuck is that? Something just landed on my arm and I have no idea what it is. Yeah, that's probably the only reason. I get it. They're like, hey, we're bad guys, but let's not look like bad guys. Like, we can be mean, but we gotta, tone it back a little bit. Don't just go executing people. But so I get it from that standpoint, but. That's why I like Revelate, or Reva, whatever the fuck her name is. I could say her, who I'm talking about another way, but it sounds racist, but yeah. I like that whole, like, no, fuck this shit, dude. This bitch talks too much. Chop her hand off. Like, yeah, let's do that. I want some more of that. Fucking want that violent shit. Show that lightsabers actually do something, you know? We need more dismemberment in this fucking world. They went away from that. So I actually did give Disney credit, like chopping their what's that old bitch's hand off and then just burning into that jet. I was like, yeah, let me see some of that. Let me see some of that. Huh? Oh, I thought that was a teammate. No, it is not a teammate. Of course, especially when it's $100. People who donate, opinion matters way more than people who don't. That's for fucking sure. Oh wait, I shouldn't say that. I'm a YouTuber. Sorry, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Those are the Battlefront people talking right there. Like, why doesn't my opinion matter? Because you only talk when you say what you want. And no other time. So, yeah, fuck off, bitch. I don't know. They're going to have to explain how she knows who Anakin is Vader. That will be an interesting explanation. Because I don't think he told her. Like, hey, by the way, did you know I'm Anakin? That would be kind of weird. So it's like, how did you find out? Yeah, I can see that. That's a good point. If they're gonna do a Vader show, they need to hurry the fuck up and do it before Jones dies. Well, too bad he can't fix him up now. He's dead. I don't know why they didn't just hang him by the throat. I don't know why they tied all those ropes around him. Like, dude, just fucking hang him with the throat. I would have done that if I was the director, but... Again, that might have been too gruesome. Even though you literally just chopped an arm off. But it's like, why would you string him up like that? Like, what the fuck? No, I haven't seen it yet. I clicked on one, and it was already gone. Like, he had just posted it, clicked. Those motherfuckers are on their game when it comes to banning that shit. Like, he had just posted, like, ooh, click, gone. Like, fuck, that was quick, dude. The fuck? It could be that's a good point. It could be that she sees Anakin do that, but that still almost wouldn't explain why he's Vader. Like, she could know that Anakin's the one who killed him, but I don't know. It could go down that route, though. I think that's a very likely way to go. I kind of have a feeling she's probably gonna get killed by Vader at some point, kind of like how he did Trilla. Like, she might overstep her bounds a little bit. Like, stop calling me Anakin, bitch. Like, fuck off, man. You dumb cunt. And just bam, just chop her up. I don't know. Thank you, Tank. Class I'm playing right now. Oh, how you walk through the gate, but I can't? I'm sure they'll explain it at some point. 'Cause that's a pretty big thing to not explain, you know? But at the same time, they did do that on the sequel, so... How'd you get this lightsaber randomly here where we randomly meet? Ah, don't worry about it. Like, yeah. I hope they don't do one of those things. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe, like, she's kind of chilling there and Vader or Anakin at the point pulls up a hologram talking to Palpatine and she hears it. That might be a way. We'll see. It's a possibility. Ooh, Joel. Well, good luck. It's been nothing but spoilers.
Damn it, that's a tank.
Who? Reva? Oh my. She looked like she's like pushing 30, but I don't know. No offense. Hey, I'm 32, and I look like I'm 50, so there you go. Calm down. I can make those statements, but I hope she's not. If we're talking about her, I hope we're not. I hope she's not playing a 19-year-old because I wouldn't buy that one necessarily. I would have bought Trilla as a 19-year-old more than her. So, how old was Trilla even supposed to be? I don't even know. She kind of had that like emo-y teen vibe. So far, it's off to a good start. My only real complaint is that shitty little chase scene. Like, Leia takes off, and, like, those dudes start chasing her so fucking slow. Like, come on. You could have shot that scene a little bit better. But again, if that's the main complaint I have, I'm fine with it. But, like, compared to Book of Boba, that's just not even complaint-worthy. But it was just like, come on, dude. She's barely moving, and you can't grab her? Come on, dude. Start the scene where they're coming in a little further away, maybe, so they couldn't, you know? Like, it's a simple fix. Like, just back up your guys a little more so she has more time to get away running that slow. But when you put them right next to her and she runs that slow, then you could see them run and you could tell they weren't going full steam. Like, come on, dude. It could have been a little better. That's all I'm saying. But again, if that's the worst thing I gotta complain about, it's fine. Yeah, we're not getting that. That's just gonna have to get written off as fucking the actors. No, that's true. Yeah, if she's a kid at that point, then she would have to be pretty young. That is true. And most of the Inquisitors are, I'm assuming, Padawans and shit. So I was like, yeah, that's a good point. I don't know if I would have hired her then, because I don't buy that she's around 19. This is where you're going to come and tell me the actor's like 17 or something. Like, no! Did not fucking... Yeah. A good way to get in trouble right there. Maybe 25. Maybe 25. I'll be nice. It's probably where I would... If I had to guess, let's say. In minimum, that's where the actress is. I'm about to Google it, too. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm curious now. What's that actress's name? Nah, I'm gonna Google it. You think I'm not gonna go? Now I'm curious. Who the fuck is this? I'm like... Could you just tell me who the actress is, you motherfuckers? Go ahead. Yeah, you're so brave. Look at you. Brave warrior killing me. Am I even getting the right character? Am I getting her name right? She's 29. See, I was right. 30. Yeah, close enough. Should have saved Trilla for live action, is all I'm saying.
Return to the combat area.
See, that's the problem, though. If I was Owen and Trilla came up and said, where is it? Like, dude, I got this kid over there. That's Anakin's son. Go fuck him up, dude. I'm on your side. You know, I would have talked so quick. Oh, this team's not even putting up a fight. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, I remember that being her name. What the fuck? Now that you mentioned it, it's like, oh, yeah, that is her name. I remember hearing that. Well, this team's fucking useless for the next 1,000 fucking tickets. I guess we'll just sit here. Not much else we can do. It's gonna be weird to have Vader's voice and not James Earl Jones, though. That's why I think we're gonna see plenty of Anakin in flashbacks or without a suit. And then once it's on, like, okay, now his voice changes a little, but... Because it also doesn't make sense to bring them back and then not even use them. Like, that's not all we're going to see of Hayden in that little, like, 2 seconds of him opening his eyes. There's more, but... Guess we'll just sit here. Nah, I don't get those vibes at all. Oh, what a boring team. Yeah, that's what other people said. All I know is I don't think he's a good actor. That's all I'll say. So. I did not like that dude's acting. It's like, I'm supposed to fear him? Like, other than being ugly? Again, I'm ugly. I can call people ugly if I'm ugly, but... I was like, eh. Hey, you got a big fucking blimp now. Let's go, dude. Maybe you can cap a flag?
We are losing objective Edward.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah, that dude just I don't know. He annoyed me. I didn't like him as an actor. Like, who the fuck? I didn't even like that other comedian guy going in there. I was like, oh fuck. For a second I thought they were really gonna make him a Jedi. I was like, oh damn it. I was like, okay, he's just a poser, okay. I was okay with it at that point, but I don't like seeing famous people like that. Like, get the fuck, I don't even know his name, but I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. As far as we know, he dies in Rebels. So he's definitely not dead here. Put the mine down, bitch. Then he doesn't even hit him. Oh, I still have one mine? I thought I got rid of them all. And it's gone. Fuck, I'll blow your horse up then, bitch. Come on, horse boy. Take that horse's cock in your ass. After the battle, not anymore. If only I had some way of damaging you, but I have already wasted all my shit. Hey! Thanks, I need an assault class. Where did it go now? Way the fuck over here somehow. Oh, you got one of the shitty classes, though. He's one of these, I need a rocket launcher, guys. Even though that's not a rocket launcher. Yeah, I don't have a problem with the way Obi's acting right now. Like, he hasn't used his force powers hardly at all for 10 years. He's gonna be rusty. Been having PTSD for 10 years. It's not like he's gonna be normal and like, oh, I'm badass, like right out the gate. Like, if people are expecting that, that's a little much. Like, come on, dude. This ain't a fucking fan fiction at this point. But again, if he feels that way throughout the whole show, I'm gonna feel a little weird. Like, all right, I'm gonna need to see you kick some ass at some point, Obi. But I understand a slow start. I mean, people get stabbed in real life with shit all the time, and a lightsaber just going right through you, I don't think would really kill you. Unless it hits something very vital. Especially if it's like burning all the wounds and sealing them. Like, people get stabbed like 50 fucking times and they're like, oh, I'm fine. So like one stab with the lightsaber like that, unless it like wiggled it around inside, I don't... Living from that wouldn't really be that surprising, at least to me. Qui-Gon most definitely will show up. At the very least, he'll use his voice or something. I'll be surprised if they don't. But I will be annoyed, though, if they pretend to kill him off like they did, and then all of a sudden he'll show up again in another episode. Or not episode, but like a different show somewhere. I'm like, dude, either show that he's alive now, or don't drag it out. Like, come on, dude, we already kind of know. If he dies in Rebels, or he didn't die here. Like, come on. Because that's not a cliffhanger to me if we already know he's alive somewhere else. Like, just fucking bring him back. Show that he's wounded or something. Be like, yo, Vader, can you believe this bitch? You know, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, but I don't think it would cook you that quick. Especially if it's sealing all your wounds so you're not bleeding out. Like, I actually don't think that would kill you, but I don't know. Let's ask an expert. You definitely wouldn't want one inside me, don't get me wrong, but... If I'm gonna get stabbed with a saber the way he did, or a blade, I would probably take a saber, because it's gonna at least heal everything. At least you would think. Not heal, but, like, you know, seal things up so you're not just bleeding out afterwards.
We are losing objective Edward.
You have a kit? I don't see your kit, so no revive for you. Could be. I don't know if Vader will like that. Like, what? You lost to Kenobi, bitch? You a bitch? I think it's going to start off with Vader's gonna like Reva or whatever the fuck her name is. But as time goes on, he's probably going to be the one that ends up killing her. It's like, yeah, you helped find Kenobi. You exposed him. But then she's going to keep fucking pressing and shit. And he's going to just like, okay, I'm done with you, bitch. But who knows? Maybe Kenobi will kill her because she's so fanatical. Make her, like, lure into a trap himself. Who knows? I want to see Kenobi do something, so he needs to kick someone's ass at some point, you know? Yeah, that's what they need to explain. Why is she so obsessed? It could be part of it since she knows Vader is Anakin. Like, alright, well, I want to rise in the ranks. And I know Obi's probably still alive based on what I know. So let's hunt him down. But again, how does she know Obi-Wan's still alive? Because I doubt Vader, like, yeah, he kicked my ass and left, homie. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how... That'd be kind of awkward. And I find that hard to believe she overheard all that in one conversation, though. That'd be a little pushing it, if you ask me, but we'll see. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be stabbed. I'd rather be shot, as weird as that sounds. Maybe it's because it's more personal if someone stabs you, like, I don't know. I just picture getting stabbed in my stomach and then having to shit blood all the time. Oh, that sounds so fun. So fun. I'm gonna have shitty diarrhea. Let's fucking go, dude. Maybe Palpatine will. I'll be surprised if we don't see him, so. Yeah, I don't know, though. If she has the power to read minds... I mean, they did kind of show that. Against that, well, fucking comedian guy. But, like, reading Vader's mind? That would be a little, like... that's Darth Vader. I don't know if you would have the power to read it. And if you did, wouldn't Vader know you're catching on and probably, like, beat the living shit out of you if that was the case? Like, if there's just a scene where she's near Vader and she's, like, reading his mind and Vader doesn't know, I'll be like, why the fuck doesn't Darth Vader, like, the most powerful motherfucker, know that she's entering his mind? Wouldn't he, like, at least give her the glance, like, fucking stop, bitch? At the very least? I don't think he would do it. I think he'd just kill her right then and there. Like, this bitch too nosy. Like, oh, okay, Vader, whatever you say. Fuck it. You know, I don't think Palpatine would be mad if he just snapped and killed that bitch for doing that. Like, I think he would understand. And it would help show the other fucking Inquisitors, don't fuck with us, bitch, or we'll kill you, you know? So I don't think Palpatine would get mad at Vader for just snapping and stabbing that bitch if she were to do that. So I don't think that's how she got it, at least from Anakin. But again, who else would she have gotten it from then? The Emperor? That wouldn't work on him either, I would imagine. So who else would really know that Anakin is Vader? Die, you big bitch! Yeah, I know, but you could see Anakin storm the temple, but that doesn't tell her that that's Vader, really. I mean, Obi-Wan saw... Well, no, that was after, so no, that doesn't work. I don't have a problem with him reading minds. I have a problem with him if she reads Vader's mind and he not catch on. Like, what, is she that powerful she could read Darth Vader's mind and not know? And him not know? And then if he does know, wouldn't he... I don't see Vader reacting kindly to having your mind read. I see Vader, like, just fucking killing her right then and there, so... That's where it would be weird, but I don't have a problem with her reading that fucking wannabe Jedi's mind. That makes sense. But reading the Emperor or Vader's mind to find out that that's Anakin, that's where I would have a problem. Like, really? She's that strong that Vader wouldn't catch on to that? Like, wouldn't Vader, like, hey, I can feel this bitch entering my mind right now. I'm gonna fuck your ass up, ho. Like, who else at this point would know that Anakin is Vader? I mean, the Emperor, obviously. Anakin would. Or Vader would. But who else would know that? Because, I mean, even Obi didn't know that. So how the hell... Like, whose mind could she read that's weaker than those two? And that would know that information. So I don't know. That's gonna be an interesting thing to see how they explain it, because if they show a scene where she reads Vader's mind and he doesn't know, I'm gonna get a little annoyed. Like, what? How in the fuck does she have that power? Like, what? That will be something. If they show that, I'm gonna say they needed to write that in better, because that doesn't make sense. I could already see my opinion on how I'd react to that. So let's hope they don't go down that route. I don't think they will, but you never know. I mean, maybe that's just a large, like, jump in a conclusion that she saw. She sees Anakin and the Emperor in a hologram and kind of just pieces it together that this is probably the same dude. Vader just shows up right after we see Anakin do all this and just puts 2 and 2 together. That would be more believable than her reading Vader's mind and finding it out. I mean, even if the Grand Inquisitor knows, we're going to have to know how he knows, you know? A lot of no's in that sentence. Yeah, maybe Tarkin knows? I would imagine his mind could be read more, way more believable than Vader, that's for sure. Yeah, that's true. I don't see them seeing eye to eye, so I don't know why he would give up that information to her. So that's a good point. That's one of the biggest loopholes in this show that they're going to need to explain and do it well. Because I'm not going to like if she just knows and they never say, like, what? Like, how the fuck do you know, bitch? That's where I'm going to be like, you just needed a reason to write this in. I don't like when you can see that in a show. Like, you got to explain it way better than that. But also not do it stupidly where she just steals it from Vader and Vader's just, like, standing there not knowing. It's like, dude, Vader, aren't you, like, powerful? Like, maybe when he's in the back of the tank asleep or something. But even then, I'm like, dude, don't you think Vader would kind of know? Like, yo, this bitch in my fucking mind, homie. That would be scary, though. I don't know why she'd be that close to him. Like, why she would get that special privilege to go that close to him in a back to tank. But imagine he's asleep and she's standing there. Gets in his mind. All of a sudden, she flies up to the glass and Vader just looks at her like, what were you doing? But again, that wouldn't fit the story, but it would be a cool scene, though. Just fucking kills her right then and there. Like, bitch, I'm asleep. I'll still fuck your ass up, man.
Return to the combat area.
I mean, hey, maybe Jar Jar's gonna show up. Oh, God, could you imagine? Fucking hope not. Yeah, I don't think they would know at this point that Anakin is Vader. Not those guys you're mentioning. Like, all the people mentioned that might know as of right now, like maybe Thrawn and Tarkin, but like the only one I see her reading the mind and getting away with it is probably Tarkin, but even then, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna have to put a lot of fucking explaining in just to get those guys on screen real quick, you know? That wouldn't make a lot of sense. At least not at this point. No, I have no problem with the Inquisitors being in the story. It makes sense. They're hunting down Jedi. They would probably be the one to run into Obi. And then Vader would find out and be like, oh, move, bitch, I'll take care of this. If Vader goes after Cal, some fucking nobody, he'll definitely go after Kenobi if he finds out. So I don't have a problem with that. Or that could be the way, like Mighty said earlier. Like, at some point, she'll probably expose to Vader or Palpatine that... I don't know how she would be but near Palpatine, but let's just say one of those two. That she knows that's Anakin, and that might be the moment they kill her. Like, you know too much. Like, she might... Being so fanatical about Kenobi might end up getting herself killed by mentioning that in front of one of them. But who knows? Because that would be hilarious. Somehow she captures Kenobi, let's say. I don't think that'll happen, but you never know. Let's go down this hypothetical that she captures Kenobi and brings him to Vader, and she just slips up and calls him Anakin. That would be a scene that I would be like, well, it's gonna be interesting. But even then, I don't think that's gonna go that way. But it would be kind of funny, like, oh, did you just call him ooh, you just fucked up. Oh, you dead now. Yeah, I see that too. I definitely feel Vader's gonna be the one to take this bitch out. Because I kind of feel like at first she's gonna like her. Like, damn, she's like, fuck these rules, man. I'm getting to my fucking guy that I'm going after. And then at some point she's gonna slip up. Or maybe even Obi will like drop it. Like, oh, how does she know you're Anakin? You know, something. And that's gonna cause him to just kill her for knowing too much. But who knows? So many possibilities. Great aim.
We have lost objective Duff.
I mean, just because you know Anakin is a Jedi, that doesn't mean you know him that he turned into Vader. Plenty of people still around have known Anakin, but that doesn't mean they know he's Darth Vader. Or that they would know that he's Darth Vader. They could even know he's the one killing people at the temple, but that doesn't mean that he would be Darth Vader. You could maybe make that conclusion if you just pay attention. Like, wow, we never saw Vader. All of a sudden, Anakin goes all apeshit on these fucking kids over here. And now Vader magically shows up, so I could see them kind of having suspicions. Like, yeah, that's probably him, but to, like, be so confident in that, I think you would have to know another way. That guy dead. Health, I am going to need you to go up. Did they kill the other one here? No, they did not. Well, I don't know all the Inquisitors, though. Like, I don't know, like, if they've been in comics or whatnot. Like, I know he's not killing the Grand Inquisitor. Reva, I maybe Kenobi. But I kind of, like we've been saying, I think it's going to be Vader that does that. But I don't know the other ones enough. Wasn't that one white Asian one? The fucking white-faced guy, wasn't he, just trying to get in trouble. Wasn't he in, another thing? I remember seeing him somewhere, I thought. But I don't know the other one with those tentacles or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. But I kind of hope he gets to kill something, you know? Like, let's see a nice fight here besides just you and Vader, you know? Like a warm-up before you meet Vader, maybe? See, I could see Tarkin having suspicions of that being Vader. I could see he being in the know enough, like, okay, Anakin did this, like, probably put two and two together, but I don't think Reva, or whatever her name is, should be able to do that. Like, that would be a little weird. Like, I don't know. She would have to know from some other source. Not just have her own suspicions, because she's acting pretty fucking crazy on just suspicions, you know? Like, you're taking quite a few big leaps of faith here. And Tarkin seems like the smart guy who would, you know how to piece shit together. Like, wow, I've never seen Vader. All of a sudden, Anakin does this, and now Anakin disappeared, and now here we are with Vader. You know, like, I could see him putting two and two together on his own, but... Yeah, maybe that's it. If she went through the archives, maybe she saw the moment Anakin talks to Vader on a hologram, and maybe he calls him that. So maybe that way? I don't know. But they definitely did put emphasis that she went through the archives, so you know she's seen something, so. I don't doubt she's seen Anakin killing all those people, but we'll see. Watch, after all this, they don't even explain it. Like, motherfucker, man! Ugh. Is that a guy? No. Oh, God. What, the white Asian guy was in Rebels? So then that would mean he didn't die in this show, so Obi didn't kill him here then? What about that other girl, though? That weird looking one we only see for like a second, and she kind of like stares... I don't know how to say her name anyway. Reva, that one. Maybe that one? Maybe a cannon fodder Inquisitor? But I don't know, maybe she's been in a comic or something. I don't read those, so I don't know. Lowell Rogers. I wouldn't be surprised if they show something about Fallen Order 2. I can see where people think she's annoying, but I'm not gonna jump on her yet. Because there's stuff I do like about her, but at times I'm like, man, bitch, you need to chill the fuck out, homie. Like, somebody put that bitch in her place, you know? Is he actually high enough up where he can see me? Yes, he is. Yeah, so if nobody knows where that other female Inquisitor came from, maybe she's the cannon fodder that Obi will kill, but... be a good warm-up for Vader, I guess. I don't know. Sure he'll need to figure out how to use a lightsaber again, get the sand out of it. Maybe that's how he'll get away from Obi-Wan, or from Vader. He's gonna swing at him with one. Vader's gonna block it, but sand flies out from like the hilt or whatever, and he freaks out and like Obi escapes. Could you imagine that's what actually happened, dude? I'll be so fucking mad. It's fun to joke about, but to actually have it happen, like, dude, come on now, really? Really? Still someone on this flag. Oh, but then again, the flag radius is all the way over here, huh? I thought it was just there. There we go, problem solved. Just like that, we're about to fully cap him too. Dang, if this were BF4 or 2042, I would have died around that corner right there. Now, somebody said Trilla's already dead by this point. Because I was hoping for that too. I would rather see Trilla be here in live action. But again, for pervy reasons. But, you know, also, I think she's a pretty cool character. But, you know. My jaw is about to lock. This rubber band I have on for Invisalign is fucking my jaw up today. Ow. Woo! Gotta take it off. It's rare when I gotta do that. That one is so fucking tight. Like I can feel tension as I talk because my mouth can barely fucking open right now. Fucking piece of shit. Still doesn't die. I don't mind her disobeying orders, but I think at some point she does need to get fucked up. Because we've only really seen them talk in public, and if they're trying to kind of appear nicer in public, I could see him not wanting to just go after her. That's why that fucking Asian one waited until they went around a corner to like talk in private. But still, like you would think they would get a little more fed up with her bullshit, especially if they imply that it's been going on for a while. Oh my, so many. Meanwhile, Sniper over here had no fucking idea a gunfight's going on. I'm thinking he's getting ready to shoot at me. This fucker doesn't even know I exist. Just enjoying his little sniper fight he's having. I never liked the Grand Inquisitor, though. That dude seemed like a bitch in Rebels. He seemed like a bitch here, frankly. Other than his one line I liked, I've never been a big fan of that guy. But again, I don't read the comics to know he's like some badass in the comics, so... Did I just see him right there? And there's one behind me. Of course. What do I think overall right now, Miles? I like it. But we'll see. I like the first couple episodes of Boba, if I remember right, and then it just went off downhill rather quickly, so let's hope Kenobi doesn't do that. I don't think it will, though. I like what they're setting up so far, so... But you never know. I'll wait to judge it when it's over. I mean, we gave the Book of Boba a chance down to the very end, and they just kept fucking it up, so... It's not impossible they do that to Kenobi, but I don't think they will, if I had to guess. Here we go with another one of these snipers that does not pay any fucking attention to what's going on around him. Well, I know he's not dead yet. I mean, that much I know. Because he was in Rebels. Maybe him getting injured by her is a way to write him out, though, so... he doesn't die to Kenobi, maybe? And then they could use him in Rebels, so that might be why they have her acting up, just to get him out of the way for now.
We control all objectives. An enemy armored train is en route.
Where the fuck is this guy at? Is that him down there? Yes, it is.
I have eyes on a shock trooper.
I just killed the Pope. Yo, let's fucking go, dude. I'm gonna go raid those archives and find out what they're storing down there. How much did they help the Nazis? Oh, shots fired. Kidding, I'm kidding. Kidding. They're good people. They're good people. Do I even want to run all the way back here? Dang, I read that guy's name in my squad wrong. Is this our main spawn or theirs? I don't even fucking remember. I've been talking the whole time. Looks like it's ours. Yeah, it's ours.
Enemy armored train has arrived.
And I don't remember in Rebels if they showed that he was like damaged down there. Like he had been hit by a lightsaber or something. Killed Mirage? Yeah, we're not on Apex, bitch. Get out of here. Otherwise, bring Watson with you. No, for the glory of Rome. Oh, it's already over. Never mind. Yeah, that's what I mean. They're gonna have to write in that Reva knows or Reva knows. They're gonna have to explain that well, because that's the biggest plot hole so far. Where it's like, depending on how they like want to explain that, I could have a problem with it. It's like, dude, come on now. Like, if someone just said Tarkin had his suspicions, I go, if that guy has suspicions, how the fuck does she know? And again, if they write it in that she reads Vader's mind, I'm gonna be annoyed. It's like, dude, I don't mind you reading minds, but I mind you reading his or the Emperor's. I don't think she would be able to do that. So they're gonna have to explain that carefully. I mean, there was one bit in the sequel, or not the sequel, in the Obi-Wan fight when he's in the jail cell or whatever. I thought it was kind of badly choreographed, and then it picked it up and got better. I forgot what it was exactly, but I remember, like, he got hit, and it was like they were waiting for the next hit. Like, it looked kind of weird, but then it got better after that. But it was, like, right in the beginning of that fight. She could be a former Jedi, but that doesn't explain how she would know that Anakin is Vader. I'm gonna go pee-pees. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, God. I mean, she could possibly put it together from that, but I think that's a big stretch just to write it in like that. I think they would... Oh, I should have shot. I could have killed that guy. I think they would need to explain it better than she just... Because she's going pretty crazy for what would just be a hunch. She doesn't know for certain. She's acting like she knows 100% that Vader's Anakin, you know, and that this is his former master that she's trying to hunt down. Not just a hunch, you know? Could you stop, tank? I really want to blow you up. I don't think he wants to stop. Well. Yeah, you're still driving, somehow. Don't land on me, please. Put the mine down, bitch. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it works. What? It's still alive? You're disabled and I hit you, bitch. What? How the fuck?
We have taken objective Edward.
A tracking device would be very weird. Why would she know? And wouldn't they get rid of that if they're trying to hide that it's Vader? That Anakin's Vader? That seems like a pretty big thing for the Emperor, who was smart enough to get 2 armies under his control and have them fight so he could gain power.
We have taken objective.
That'd be something pretty small to overlook that you would think would be easy.
We have taken objective George.
That is a little weird. I did question that too, where it's like, okay, you're overwatching Luke in the event someone finds him, but you haven't used your force or you don't have your weapon. Like, at least keep kinda trained. Like, I get not showing it in public, but hey, when you're in the cave alone, you know, maybe clear it out and use some force, you know, keep yourself up to speed. It's like, what are you gonna do if you don't know how to fight and then all of a sudden they do come to harm Luke? Wouldn't you want to know how to fight at that point? That is a little weird. I don't remember A New Hope enough, like, the individual scenes. Because does she ever find out that that is Obi-Wan Kenobi? Or is it just another old guy there, you know? But, like, even then, wouldn't you think... I'd have to watch it back to remember their scenes. I don't remember their scenes together enough. But that could be a loophole right there. It was like, how did you not know it was her or vice versa? Like, even if she didn't recognize him because now he's magically older all of a sudden. You know, it's like, hey, remember me? You know, like, you would think Obi-Wan might mention it at least. I don't know. I'd have to watch those scenes back because I genuinely don't even remember them interacting.
We have taken objective Freddy.
Yeah, I think that's what we agree on. I have a feeling she's gonna slip in front of Vader. I can't wait. That's gonna be a badass scene where he just like looks at her like, "Oh, you so fucked." It's kind of like that moment when Trilla can sense Vader's behind her and he's just like freezing her and shit. Like, "Oh, you're fucked." Like, you already know your time has come, bitch. You dead. She's gonna have that moment of, "Oh fuck, this is not ideal. I was trying to get closer to you, not have you kill me, you bitch." Yeah, so if that's all she said, I could kind of see how they wouldn't know that that's the same. But you would still kind of think with how talkative and quick-witted for a kid she is, you would think on the rest of her life, after Obi obviously saves her, she would ask questions like, who was that guy? You know, like, you would think it might come up. Maybe they just lied to her for her own protection. Like, yeah, that was just some former Jedi I hired, you know? Like, so maybe she wouldn't exactly know it was the same guy. Maybe she knew it was a Jedi. I don't know. We'll see. That was the main problem we were saying going into this. Like, there's so many fine lines they have to walk. So hopefully they do it right, man. We'll find out. Yeah, but if she says you helped my father, that doesn't mean she knows that's the same guy, though, right? It's like she could know that. I don't know how to describe it. I think there's a fine line they could probably write it in where they don't. But again, it's a very fucking fine line. I mean, just like how, what's his face, Kenobi doesn't, in the old ones, realize or acknowledge that he knows R2, and R2's kind of just chilling, but maybe they're just that smart and they don't want to talk. But it was like, yo, you've been with this droid for like how long now, homie? Supposedly, I remember seeing I don't even remember, but like, if it was actually in the movie, but like there was a scene where he kind of pets R2. Like maybe that's them silently talking like, yeah, I know you, what's up, homie, but we gotta keep it a secret, you know, wink wink. But at that point, I don't really know why they would be keeping it a secret though, right? I don't know. I'd have to rewatch everything again to really piece it together. I mean, maybe he'll do a Men in Black thing and just fucking whoop, forget everything, bitch. It's for your own good, Leia. Just boop, and it's gone. Teammate, you scare me, homie.
We have taken objective butter.
If you think this show's being made by amateurs, you should watch the Book of Boba Fett. This show definitely does not feel like it's being made by amateurs, especially when you compare it to that fucking show. That's for fucking sure. If someone had told me that was Robert Rodriguez's first time directing, I'd be like, yeah, I could see it. There were so many fucking mistakes he left in plain view that didn't even need a fine line to fucking walk over like this one does. It was like, wow, you're missing shit, dude. Excuse me, tank, you're in the way.
We have taken
That's what I mean. I mean, she seems pretty smart and quick-witted, so I could see her catching on quickly, but again, they very well might just have mistakes, or not mistakes, but like things they just have to like, well, fuck it, we're just gonna pretend this happened because, you know, they want to make a new show, but there's just gonna be so many things they have to write in. Some of them are gonna just slip. Like, they might even do it on purpose where it's like, whatever, just, it happened that way, fucking deal with it, you know? And I think one of those is gonna be Kenobi all of a sudden looking older. It's like, you look older now, bitch! Deal with it! It's because it was an actor, just fucking, you got old that fast. Don't question it. I could totally see them doing that with Kenobi on that. So, I mean, how else would you write it in? Like, oh, Vader force grabbed him and made him older? Like, what? Nah, I don't know. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. He had so much stress from fighting Vader, he just got really gray-haired very quickly.
We have lost objective Edward.
But yet all the PTSD he's gone through didn't, so, ah. Ooh, alligator! Alright, just stand on the way. Yeah, if they did know, if she does know that's him, you would think they would talk, but I don't know. That shit might just get written out. Run, tank, I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm not. It's like, I can't hit him with a machine gun. I need a fucking cannon.
We have lost objective.
I actually thought they would have grayed Obi-Wan up a little more. Like, alright, see, you've been going down that path. You're a wise old Jedi, you know? Give him a little more gray hairs here. I mean, I already got gray hairs, man. I'm already fucking old and I'm not wise. And I didn't go through as much as Kenobi did. So I was like, come on, man, where's your gray hairs, bitch? Is it just bad genetics for me?
We are losing objective Charlie.
I don't mind it to a certain extent if they just kind of overlook some of this shit. Like, I'll give them a little leeway, because, I mean, I genuinely don't think he was expecting to have shows made after this. After the originals, you know? I mean, at the same time, he literally had them kiss each other, and they don't even talk about it. So, like, you could tell whether he said it or not. He went in making this movie not expecting to have to fill the gaps. You know what I mean? Like, so I can completely see some of it getting overlooked. But I don't think you want to do that all the time. But I think there will be times you're just going to have to look the other way. Like, alright. Didn't make sense. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is the fucking show. So. I don't think anybody thinks the Grand Inquisitor's dead. He's wounded. We'll see him later in Rebels. I think wounding him is just a way to get him out of the way so Kenobi doesn't end up killing him. But again, I don't even like the Grand Inquisitor, period, so I really don't give a fuck. Frankly, get that fucking bitch out of here. But I never liked that dude. Whether it was Rebels or this, I just could not stand it. I don't know what it was. Yeah. Some of those Battlefront viewers are pretty special. It's gonna crack me up. Next time we get on Battlefront, you're gonna hear a lot of Obi-Wan questions because they weren't here. It's like, tell me you don't watch anything other than Battlefront without telling me you don't watch anything.
We have lost objective Edward.
Can't see you. It's too dark in here. Bitch, I walked to the side of you, bro. Fucking Battlefront death right there.
We have taken objective George.
Tree, protect me! I love trees. Wasn't there a guy like right here? Just dead, just eating dirt.
We have taken objective Duff. We have lost objective George.
Trying to knife this guy, why not? What a great camper you are, good sir. Oh, he was the tanker earlier, that's probably why. I mean, we could see Liam Neeson. I think at the very least we'll hear his voice. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him, but again, he's probably getting pretty old by now, like, I don't know, like. That's why maybe it might just be his voice, but. It's like, what happened to you, Qui-Gon? But how does fucking Vader go from Vader to Anakin and his Force Ghost and you get older? What happened? Force Ghosts are weird as fuck, man. You age as a Force Ghost? Like, it would be a little weird. But I mean, at the same time, they did CGI the fuck out of Luke, so I mean, it's possible. I mean, it's pretty obvious that we're gonna at least hear from him at some point. Like, they ended the fucking, like, recap with, I'll teach you how to talk to your former master. He's already questioning it, like, where are you? So it's like, you know it's coming at some point.
Halfway there, we have the upper hand. We have lost objective Duff.
Please don't, Mr. Sniper. Never mind. Carry on.
Objective Butter.
Oh, I was gonna get revived. I gotta remember there's people in here that can revive me. Keep skipping them.
We have taken objective Duff.
No, that's not true. Losers don't fuck girls. Look at me. My hand is all I fuck. I fuck the shit out of my hand, though. Better watch out. My hands start acting up. Oh my god, I put that fucking hand in its place. Come on, Kyle Reese, save me. Good man. Oh, did you die? Oh, did Kyle die? Fuck. I'm gonna try, Kyle. I'm gonna try. Well, no, I'm not. Just kidding. Bitch, I just spawned and I'm already dead. Just shoot him! Why don't you just shoot him? Why are you throwing grenades at him? Uh-oh.
We have taken objective Charlie. We have lost objective butter.
Come on, you leggy sniper bitch! Hello, Jose.
We have lost.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm alive. Don't hit him, please. No, not the first. It's the last great battlefield, though. They just called this 1 because it's World War I. You know, want to make it confusing as fuck, just like Star Wars. Release 80 different fucking movies and shows in different orders just to confuse the living shit out of people trying to keep up. Like, I don't even remember, and I watch, like, all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Where are we at this point? Like, I have to stop and think for a second.
We have lost objective. We have taken objective Charlie.
It's a plane trip? Oh, no. Thank you. Climb! No, don't lay down, bitch. Climb! Thank you. Yeah, there's another one by me. Hope the fall doesn't kill me. I don't know where that guy went that I was kind of chasing. Hopefully he's gone.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Yeah. Go up, health. No, he ain't getting shot.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Tried spotting him like this is Apex. Hopefully he's not in the corner. Yep, he's in the corner waiting. I was like, nah, he ain't gonna be there. Yeah, I swear he was. Just fucking in the corner. Oh my. Run, bitch! Wow, he still drove onto the mine that I put down right in front of him? Lucky day for me. And we're dead. There goes all my luck.
We have taken objective Charlie.
And down. I need to get a new hard drive that actually works with the Series X. My old one doesn't really work. A trailer for yet another new show? Or no, is that the game? Is that what they call the Fallen Order 2? I don't even remember at this point. That guy's probably mad. Like, this dude just walks out after getting shot and shoots me in the face. Doesn't matter how old the game is, there will always be people doing that. Especially when the game makes even bigger maps. You're like, damn, look how far away that guy is. Oh, wait, that's literally like a close distance in 2042. He even rode further back. He was like, hold up, dude, I killed one. Let's get the fuck out of here before they kill me.
We have lost objective Charlie. We have lost objective Apples. Objective Freddy.
Climb! Okay, or not. We'll just go back this way, I guess.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Conquistiamo subito l'obiettivo!
We have taken objective Apples. We have taken objective Duff. We have lost objective Charlie.
Just laying there. There might be some brothel simulators out there somewhere. Oh god. Yeah, so I don't get too wet for trailers. And I don't think that trailer will answer the questions I want. Like, is there going to be more stuff to do other than finding slightly different color of the same poncho? Like, put the mine down. Take 14 hours, dude. Jesus.
We are winning.
Oh, God.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Well, that's not good. How much longer we got? 6 minutes? Oh my God. Oh. Let me watch this fucking trailer. I mean, graphics look good, but again, it's a trailer. They always do.
What is your next move? Jedi.
I'm supposed to know who those people are, but I don't, so can't get excited if I don't even know who they are. 2023, let's go. I wonder how many ponchos they're gonna have. Shouldn't we even play? There's only 4 minutes left. And stream's dead as fuck. Should we even play those last 4 minutes? Get a plane. Just kidding. No, I'm not. Fine, we'll get a tank. How the fuck do you use this thing? Ah, make a baby tank. Get out of the way. Doing fantastic. How are you doing? No, my heart's been played with plenty enough. It's tired. It needs a nap. Wait, what the fuck? I thought we were on Ballroom Blitz this whole time. That's how bad the fog is. I genuinely didn't even know what map I'm on. Bitch ass shitty tank can't even go through a tree.
Hold the objective.
We have taken objective Charlie. Objective Edward.
It's sad. I know this tank is going way quicker than it probably would in real life, and I'm still like, damn, it's so slow. People enjoy being tanks. I mean, it does look pretty cool, though. I'll be honest, it does look pretty good. Congratulations on your graduation. Or upcoming graduation. Move, wood! God, don't you just hate when they don't get the wood out of your face? Just getting raped by a tank, don't mind me. Oh wait, I'm not even the mine guy. Fuck, I was gonna leave mines. Now I feel bad leaving. I don't give a fuck. We'll be on for 2 minutes. Have a glorious death, maybe.
We have lost objective Freddy.
Wow, good aim. Somehow this guy hasn't killed me yet, though, because his aim's even worse than mine. One more. Uno más. Bro, this fog is fucking ridiculous, dude. Can't see shit. Werewolf gonna pop out of this and eat me. What if we just don't die? Turn into a whole gameplay.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Oh, Laura. Better late than never. Allergies are fun. Oh my god, I thought that was a guy.
We have taken objective Duff.
Well, fuck. Let's go to C, I guess. It's probably closer. Kinda. No more.
Taken objective Freddy.
Ah! Well, let's see if we get revived. Alright, just because Laura's here, we'll do one more life. How about that? Could I move to spawn anywhere? They really like this girl everywhere. What the fuck? Her picture is in every house. It's like, Jesus, was that a guy? What the fuck was that? Thought I saw something. Jump out the window, you fat bitch! That better not. It hit me. Yep. Missing! Oh, thank God he was weak. We missed every shot. Can I move now? Oh, they got a flare too? Oh no, that's ours. I just killed 2 of them. Thank you. Uncle Phil! It's out of the corner. Oh, this is some fucking hectic ass shit. Where was this all day, man? We had boring ass matches all day. Now all of a sudden it gets hectic. Yeah, I love you, young Leia. Great casting. Wait, I forgot to get the cat points! Not that it matters, but still, I feel better about myself. Oh, God.
Taking objective Charlie.
Well, at least we have one good gunfight.
We have lost objective Duff.
It's turned into be one long life.
We have lost objective Freddy.
Climb the tree, bro. Like one of those dudes chasing Leia. Like, I don't know how to fucking move. Unless it's a flat open surface. Is that a bat? I don't know. He's dead, whoever the fuck it was. No, don't keep going. Medic? I need help. And the tank came back. Well, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna get off and go get some food. I need to be a fat boy. So I gotta keep my fat reserves, otherwise I'm not fat and it won't look good. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye. See you later. Get ran over by a tank. Good way to go. I saw a video of that. It was crazy. Side note.